Garrett, how much are you guys still fans of the NCAA tournament, even though you're not in it? How much are you watching it, paying attention to it, and all that jazz?
Well, you watching and just watch the games. We're always fans of basketball, just me especially. But obviously, when you're not in it, there's a little bitterness. But you're still fans of basketball and watch the games.
Any team it seems like everybody across the country has their bracket. They kind of have a team they're riding. Do you have one that you're kind of rooting for?
Well, my cousin plays at Syracuse, Devoe Joseph, so it'd be good to see him do really well.
They're kind of in an interesting situation right now. Have you talked to him about what that team has been going through?
No, I talked to him more just about how he's doing and stuff. Not so much the basketball stuff. I tell him to play good, but I don't really ask about the issues and stuff with the team or anything.
How are you guys related?
It's like our grandpa and his grandma are brother and sister. So I think it's second cousins, something like that.
Devoe, I saw the Iowa coach saying some of the guys remember you from a couple of years ago. You had a couple good games against them. Memories of those for you stand out at all, or do you remember? You said the team had changed, but they seem to know you. Are they going to surround you Sunday?
There's a lot of guys from that team I still know and can recognize, and so I think just like how I know them, they'll know me too in the kind of way I play because we have some history. So it's kind of like a Pac-12 kind of feel. You kind of know some of the guys after a while.
Perimeter guys look like they've got some length. I mean, they've got, what, a 6'6" guard and a 6'4" or something. Does that change a little bit? The LSU guys were both pretty small.
No, it doesn't really change anything for us because, we played against teams like Washington and a bunch of teams in the Pac-12 who got guys on the wing who are 6'6" and long, so it doesn't really change anything for us.
When you discuss the bittersweet nature of watching the NC2A on teams, you're watching Colorado last night. What are your thoughts there?
I didn't actually get a chance to watch Colorado last night, but I heard they won and good for them. And anytime the team that beats you kind of want them to do kind of well. So they're another Pac-12 team, so good for them and good luck the rest of the way.
How about the mindset of you guys? I mean, it seemed like talking to Dana last week before the LSU game, kind of never quite know what to expect in tournaments like this. If the players are really going to want to be a part of that, and it seemed like you guys certainly are. And now that you won one, why not, right?
I think the mindset of our team is just to keep playing basketball. We really want to go to New York and keep playing, and we have 5 seniors, so to us this is our last couple of games, so we want to push this season out as long as possible.
Do you really have to plan your academics in this situation? Will stuff do? I mean, you might travel next week, you might play. You really don't know your schedule yet.
Yeah, definitely. Academics, being in a trimester school like this is falling right around exam week coming up, so it's kind of awkward and different, but just gotta stay on top of it and focus on basketball at the same time.
How has Iowa changed style of play-wise since you were started and played them?
Well, just watching them, I think I've seen the last game. I've been to the last game against Dayton. They really looked like they were running a lot more, and when I was there, they didn't run as much, I would say, but they look like they got a lot of more athletes and they improved as a team.
Do they remind you of any team that you guys have faced?
I really haven't seen that much of them to tell you that, but they look like a good team and they got solid pieces on the court, so it should be a good game.
Do you enjoy playing teams that you don't know anymore? I mean, there have been 2.5 months of conference play of teams that Oregon knows at least, and now it's kind of back to the non-conference thing where you have 3 or 4 days to prepare for a team you don't know. Do you enjoy that?
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy it, and I think the fact that they're from like other power conferences, it's like good teams, quality teams from other conferences is definitely good to get a different mix. You play other teams in the Pac-12 twice and maybe sometimes only once, so you gotta get familiar with them, and now it's just a good feel to play some other teams.